What is up, winning team? I've got a load of random hodgepodge to talk to you guys about because, I'm a woman and the womb is doing what the womb does. And it's about to kick off. And it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Like when you're like, this is what I wanted to ask to the ladies of the world. Does this happen to anyone else? You see what I'm saying? It's 12 o'clock on a Friday. And where am I? Walking by the mosque. The mosque is freaking open. For goodness sake. And what about the churches? Is the church right there? Oh, closed. So as we speak, I'm walking amongst the men of Islam, going to the mosque. There's even a dad with his son, like his toddlerish looking age child. Oh, I hate it here, I hate this planet. So, okay, well, I hate the people, the world itself, not the planet. The planet was very well made by the creator. Anyway, does this happen to any other women? Yeah. Where when you're like menstruating or about to, like your womb goes warm. Does that happen to anybody else? Like it goes warm. This always happens. I don't know why. And it's so annoying because it's actually a really nice, comforting feeling. Because it's like having a hot water bottle, but anyways, the ladies know if you've got a womb, it's like the feeling of like the thing behind your stomach. It's like behind under your stomach. And it's just warm. So it's kind of like comforting. But it's all a lie. Because you're about to be in pain, in anguish, right? Actually, I'm not, because the Lord took away my period pains. But I still bloat. You're still paranoid all the time. You can't ever really sleep because you're like, what's going on? You know what I mean? The hot sweats and all of that. I want to know if anybody else's womb warms. I don't know. I pay a lot of attention to what's going on in my womb. I don't really know why. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is, you know what? I realised from watching One Piece, sometimes ignorance is actually a blessing, like low key. Because I was thinking, in One Piece, right, I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. In One Piece, they have these things called celestial dragons. Basically, they're the royal family. And they walk around in these like spacesuits. And they actually have a bubble because they can't even breathe the same air as the usual person, right? The normies, the peasants. So they wear these like big bubble spacesuit things. And it's quite funny when you think about it. And where was I going with this storyline? Exactly. Yeah, and so they, you see my brain isn't here. My brain isn't in the room. Brain, return to whatever. Anyway, so they can like enslave everybody. Like they can do whatever they want in it. Just like the royal family of today now here in this country. People are like suffering. These lovely folks of the United Kingdom, lovely Brits. By the way, guys, just to be very clear, if you ever hear me speaking against this country, I'm referring only to the government and the royal family. Because I actually think British people are really lovely and wholesome. And I grew up here. Oh, it's muddy. It's really muddy. It's been raining a lot, which you guys know I live. Oh my gosh, it is so muddy up here. I feel like I'm ice skating. Anyway, oh my gosh, I never ruined my Jordans walking here yesterday. What an idiot. That was the least blackest thing I've done in a long time. So I love the people here. I love the people of the country. The Brits, they're lovely. And I grew up here. Look at this. This is just a lovely little British street. Can you guys see? Look at it. Just wholesome. This is a wholesome little British street. There we go. Look at this. Like, oh, look at it. Oh, ain't it just lovely, right? Anyway, And so, where was I going with this? But the houses are small. Have you guys noticed that? Houses in this country are tiny. And it actually is getting to me now, especially since I started singing and stuff. Because I actually can't sing anywhere. Literally, I can't practice singing anywhere. If I was to practice singing my song, my whole entire row of neighbors will hear me. For sure. Because what's this? But anyway, let's not get into that. Anyway, I'm always talking about the royal family and the government. And I'm saying the negative things. The only things I am talking about the public is this whole not politically correct. But I do think they've been like curated by the government like that on purpose to like, oh, this is the British way, like this is the British pride, we don't do this, we don't do that. They kind of do this thing where it's kind of like what the devil does. This is why I think the devil could actually genuinely live here in this country. They like appeal to human pride of like, we're better than everybody because look at those people over there, look at those barbarians in Africa, right? And look at those those gunslinging idiots over there in the United States, right? Just obsessed with having to, fight for freedom and all this stuff, right? They love all of that. And they get to feel better than everybody. But they kind of been curated that way. It's like, well, we were the British Empire. Oh, you might not like it. Yes, we understand that we did wrong by going around and colonising everywhere. But let's see, at the end of the day, a winner's a winner, isn't it? I do agree with that notion, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I think a winner's a winner. That's why I don't take it to heart, really. I'm just like, well, whoever was around at the time, you people took the L. You prepare. Failure to preparing is failure. What is it? Failure to plan is planning to fail. That's the phrase. So I don't really have any sympathy from that aspect. Anyway, where was I going with any of this? I had a point. Ignorance, yeah. So there's this like royal family. They can enslave everybody. They can do whatever they want, and they actually do. What they do, it's ironic. I just brought up about the British colony with what I'm about to say. What they do, yeah, is they take like the most powerful races, so like the giants and whatever, and they like enslave them. Like they'll literally make the giants like crawl around on like their hands and knees and just sit on top of them. And you know how it goes. These celestial dragons, aka the royals in One Piece, they're all like, fat and fugly. And when I say fat and fugly, you guys, I want you to know something. I'm not talking about like physical appearance. I'm talking about energy. Because I genuinely do see the beauty in everyone. And like let's not say the older I get, the more I observe people and I take the time to get to know people throughout my life. I don't like to say phrases like the older that I get, because that assumes that getting older actually means you mature. Which, I mean, look at the adult population. That's clearly not how that works. Where am I? Oh, why would I? YOLO. You see, this is how I end up getting injured. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. And now I only want to do it more. I'm trying to climb up this thing, right? But it's really muddy and I could actually fall over. Why am I like this? Okay. But walking around, I just don't want to. Okay. We're going. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyway. Yeah, I just see the beauty in everybody these days. You see how I'm all over the place? That's what I'm saying. I need to get whatever last remaining brain cells I'm going to have before, my body becomes overwhelmed with hormones. I see the beauty in everybody. I think beauty comes from within. Definitely. I've seen that within myself. Like, honestly, the closer I get to the Lord, the better looking I am. It's actually just how it goes. It works both ways. That's why I think even in fairy tales, I mean, even the devil knows that. That's why even in fairy tales, the Wicked Witch, like the concept of the Wicked Witch and how it's like the more wicked she becomes, the more ugly she gets, kind of thing. That kind of thing. Where am I going with this? Yeah, they're fat and fugly. Anyway, I don't know why I have to say fat and fugly, because fugly includes fat, but you get the gist. Anyway, so I haven't got to the point. This video is horror. If anybody's watching this part to this point, yeah, you're a real one. You are a real one. If you need a kidney, I'll donate. If you've made it this far into the video. Yeah, Luffy, this was the point. At a certain point, he doesn't know the wiser. So they're doing this auction of people, right? The celestial dragons are coming to buy whichever. And, they want a mermaid as the mermaid. It's like the most prized possession. One of the mermaids in One Piece is also an ancient weapon. Long story. It's giving Noah and all of this. This is why One Piece helps me to put all this. This series that I'm doing right now on YouTube, by the way, wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for One Piece. Why are there so many cars in the car park? It is 12 o'clock on a Friday. Why are there so many cars? What the hell? What the hell? I'm trying to avoid the people. This is why I come out when it's people are supposed to be at work. No wonder. Oh yeah, look. Everybody's out and about, having a whale of a time. Oh, because it's the week before Christmas, isn't it? Lord Jesus. I actually hate myself for coming out, don't I? I must hate myself to have been this dumb and stupid, to have not thought that this is what I'd be facing. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh. Anyway, I swear you guys are the only people I like. Like, genuinely, you people on YouTube. My team. And then there's like a couple other people, which I can count probably on one hand. Yeah, so Luffy doesn't know any better, right? They're doing this auction, right? And they want the mermaid, whatever. And he's like, makes friends. Because the thing about Luffy, this is why I like him. Everything he does, he just does it for the sake of freedom. Because he believes in freedom. He believes everybody should be free. He wants to live freely. So like even the way he runs his ship, he doesn't run his ship like, I am your supreme leader and you do never go against me and you never question my judgment. It's more like, I really want you to be here. You're my friend. I will literally fight to the death on your behalf. But this is 100% free space for you. You can leave. You can stay. And the best part, things I can't wait for in One Piece, is because of this one story arc. I won't get into it. And pretty much there was like 5,000 of the strongest pirates who came together to all fight in a tournament. And after he saved everybody on that entire island, they all swore that they're now part of his fleet. So technically, he's got a fleet of like 8 or 9. But what nobody knows, and he was telling them, he's like, you guys don't swear to me, like don't swear to be on my crew because you can live freely, you can do whatever you want. And I just know that one day it's gonna come in clutch. That all of a sudden, out of nowhere, when everything looks bleak, he's just gonna have this fleet of 5,000 just pulling up. Look how gorgeous I am. I'm stunning. Maybe I'm still ovulating. No way. Oh, Lord Jesus, help us. Oh my gosh. Guys, it is busy in here. But you know what? In a way, it's kind of good because there's no positives to this. I'm so glad I started recording because if I hadn't, I think I'd burst into tears. What am I even in here for? See, now I'm discombobulated. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know why I'm here. Why am I here? I need to think about what I actually want to eat because I need to cook myself something delicious. So my mental health is gonna tank. So we need to combat it in advance again. See, guys, failure to plan is planning to fail. What did I just drop? Oh gosh, I'm dropping stuff. You know the silver lining is at least I'm gorgeous. You know, there's a silver lining to everything. Yeah. So anyway, I can't believe I still haven't got to the point. Oh gosh, the damn Christmas music. Oh, somebody strangle me. Somebody strangle me till I stop breathing. And can I just say another thing? And another thing. It's like always the same 10 songs. Like for the whole time I've grown up in this country, yeah? For like 20 years. It's not, ooh. Is this yogurt I like? Ooh. The lemon curd yogurt. I love a lemon yogurt, you guys. I love me a lemony anything. Oh, this is the type of crap you only find in England. I actually can't even show you guys. It's actually embarrassing. No, 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 no. I'm gonna show you. Look, what's the purpose in this, right? 8 fish chip and mushy pea stacks, guys. Flaky white fish in a tangy salt and vinegar batter, topped with mushy peas and a thick potato chip. I can't. Sorry, can you see? I can't. I just, I simply, oh gosh, oh gosh. What's the purpose in that? Really? Like, I don't know, people want to serve it as like an appetizer for Christmas. Like, I actually I cannot make this stuff up. All right, where am I going? Yeah, so Luffy, still haven't got to the point, we love it. At this point, I'm dragging it on purpose because I'm just trying to see who would actually stay this far. And the thing is, YouTube Analytics tells you everything. Well, kind of. Anyway, yeah, Luffy just decides he's gonna go ahead and just flip in, punch one of these celestial dragons. Basically, that's where all of this was going. So he literally just punches one of them. And obviously they're in shock, and everybody who's there is in shock because they're like, oh my gosh, you can't do this. This is a celestial dragon, you know what I mean? It'd be the equivalent of me like seeing, what's his name? What's that dude's name? Charles. The equivalent of me seeing Charles and just punching him in the face. Isn't that insane? But that's what Luffy does anyways. Everything's pistachio chocolate now, all because it's Dubai chocolate nonsense. Nothing wrong with the Dubai chocolate. But just like the way that society just hops on board, like the sheephood mentality was just insane. Like, I actually never realized. Do you know what's so funny? One thing I'm going to give credit to my father for, my biological father, is he always used to instill in me, like, you know, you're a leader, like, you know what I mean? And he always used to say that all the time. And I thought this guy was just saying stuff, you know? You know how it is when you're a kid. Low key, I'm so glad that message like soaked into my brain because, oh gosh, imagine being a follower in 2025. Oh, could never be me. Was never going to be, evidently. I don't need a new notebook here. But when I do get on, I need to come back for this. I'm actually supposed to be going shopping later. This shopping isn't even my actual shopping. Do you guys think I should get this notebook, the burn book? I feel like it's giving because I'm kind of in my Regina George era. Like where I'm just like, you know what, I can kind of get away with a lot of stuff. And maybe I just will. Okay. Cynthia Erivo's got a book called Simply More. A book for anyone who's been told they are too much. Low-key, I should read this. She's got such a beautiful voice though, Cynthia Erivo. Hey is a bit of May. I'm not even going to lie to you. Anyway. Yeah, and I just love how Luffy, because he didn't know the customs of the traditions. That's what I'm saying. There's all those traditions and nonsense. It's like, look, I'm all for a tradition. I'm all for respecting this and that when it's actually productive. But I feel like we now live in a society where there's so many things that we do, and like, it's not even actually productive. You know what I mean? We're just doing it because we do. We're just doing it because it's what was done. Oh yeah, that stomach ache is coming in. I can feel it. Here she comes. What am I looking for, guys? I'm like a lost little sheep here. I don't know what to buy. That's the thing. I'm not in the mood for anything. I've not been in the mood for food for ages. Like, literally all year. There's been points throughout the year where I've been like, if I could eat anything I wanted in the world, what would I eat? And the overconsumption is crazy. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe it. I'm going to just walk through this aisle, I guess. I can't believe what I just saw, you guys. I can't believe. And the funny thing is, yeah, this is why I find everything annoying and everything annoys me and everything reminds me why I'm so annoyed by everything. Because it's like, these same people right now, everybody over consuming, yeah, with these same people, broke, whatever, oh, the economy. And it's like, look at you. But look at you. Do you need to buy all that stuff? And I'm not saying about like don't enjoy yourself, but there's like enjoyment and then there's just like actual overindulgence. Because everybody's just getting fat. Listen, I'm getting snatched. I might just go to the gym on Christmas Day just cause. Ooh, okra. Which apparently some Americans say okra. That's what I'm saying. This is a scam, the English language. There was another word I was thinking about in the shower the other day. That's the same word, but the way that you say it, they pronounce it in the way Americans pronounce it, the way British people pronounce it is different. And it might not seem like that big of a deal, right now. But you know why it is actually a big deal? Because kids have to learn. And when they don't get things right, adults are like, the youth of today are so stupid. And it's like, the youth of today, they're exposed to so much stuff online where they can be exposed to, again, both, English, and oh, that's the sweetest thing ever. This little toddler girl, she like fell over, and another toddler brother came to pick her up, but he just dragged her by the hands onto her feet. That was the cutest thing ever. Oh, I love children. They just make me laugh. They're just so precious and just so, and then they just went on with their day. Sweet. What am I looking for? Guys, I have no idea what I've come in here for. There's not a single thing in this basket. Ah, yes. Not the mini sliders again. Guys. You're not beating the allegations. They're not gonna beat the allegations with this. Anyway, yeah, Luffy just didn't know any better. So because he didn't know about the customs, he just didn't even he wasn't limited by anything because he just didn't know. So to him, he's just like, I'm just doing me. So when everybody's freaking out, like, you can't do that, like, he's a celestial dragon or whatever the heck they were like trying to say. He was like, and what does that mean? And so much of what makes him actually successful in his mission, well, not his mission, but in his fight for freedom and for everything he's doing, is literally the fact that he just doesn't know a lot of stuff. Like, he just doesn't know. So when people are like freaking out and stuff, he's just like, okay, like literally like, okay. Because he just doesn't know the customs. He doesn't know the customs, so he doesn't care about them. It's as simple as that. And honestly, #mood. Yeah, my stomach is starting to really hurt. Well, it's not hurting, it's just like, it's not hurting, it's just, I feel, the ladies know what I'm talking about, the discomfort. You just have the discomfort of it all. You're just uncomfortable. Okay. Oh, the little baby. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my goodness, stop. Anyway, I'm just waiting for Christmas to be over, so I'm literally going to hibernate. Like, I'm going to let everybody have their fun. Like, this is what I do every holidays now. All the different holidays, I just hibernate during the holidays because I know everybody wants... I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer, you know what I mean? Enjoy your little 2 minutes of enjoyment while you go, break from slavery. It's all good. So I'll just, disappear. Plant-based tuna in a can. What in the frickety frick frack is that? What in the frickety frick frack? Also, I wanted to get thingy. I remember now. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I need to see something. Bear with. Okay. We're here now. I'm gonna meal prep. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get all this stuff here, and I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna make like 3 meals. Yeah. It's Friday. I know that I'm gonna end up putting probably 2 of them in the freezer and not eating them. But at least I've prepared something that's not going to be offensive to my body. You see? Okay. That's the strategy. That's the plan of action. That's what we're doing. At least it's there. I can say that I've done it. But yeah, what was I saying anyways, guys? Can somebody remind me? Oh, I just stepped on my shoelace. Why? Alright. Okay. So that's 2. So let me make sure. Am I here with myself? Are we in the room? Yeah, I will. And you know what? I'm going to take all the vegetables that I have. I'm going to cook everything. I don't have that many vegetables. But I don't have that much food in general because I just haven't been out shopping. I always shop on a Friday though, to be fair. Because it's like before the Sabbath, you know, and whatnot. Yeah, that's actually going to be the strategy of a lifetime. Then I would have had my food, I would have meals made. I could just throw it in the microwave. Well, knowing me, I'll just eat it cold. I eat a lot of my meals cold because I actually like eating cold meals. Fun fact. Why am I saying that like I'm like the most relevant thing on the planet? Yeah, this is the strategy. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to cook. I'm going to meal prep, and then I'm going to feel like, yay. And I already have fruit in the freezer. So I have a lot of fruit in the freezer. Amazing. Don't we just love when the plan works out? The plan that just began about 3 seconds ago. Oh, and there's loads of cuteness because it's Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot. Nah, bro. The overconsumption is crazy. Okay. We're going to be in this queue for a while. So let me just get comfortable here. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave you alone. But that was the lesson of the day. I just realized Luffy, like, legit, he just doesn't care. Like, the temptation for me to just ditch everything I bought and leave this store right now with the lots of the length of this queue, but I won't. Am I in the right queue? Anyways, that was a lesson. Soul's life's a guy must play to win. Yeah, this little boy's crying, and honestly, I feel him. That's how I feel on the inside. Literally, every single moment, every day when I wake up, I'm like, oh my god, I'm still here. Why? Anyway, God loves you. I love you. I don't see my next one.